Yo guys, what's good? Today in this video I'm going to be showing you and walking you through how I made my font Hapsy, so yeah, let's go. Alright, so first of all, sorry about the quality here. I don't have a camera, so I've recorded this with my phone. But yeah, as you can see, I'm pretty much just sketching out what I actually want to create once I open Illustrator. So yeah, I'm starting off by just sketching out my font here. These sketches don't have to be perfect. It's just a rough idea of how you want it to kind of look. So yeah, as you can see here, I'm just doing our A, B, C, and then obviously a D as well. I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3 as well, just to keep it kind of simple, as I've already made my actual sketches for this font, as I have actually completed the font already. This is just to show you how I've done it. Right, so as you're going to see here, I've just opened up the Notes app on my phone, and now I'm just going to go to Scan Documents. Guys, this is probably the best way to scan your font sketches in. It's the easiest way as well. You just scan it in, take a screenshot, then there you go. That's how I'm about to put it onto Illustrator. Right, so I'm going to just stop the time lapse there, guys. But yeah, I'm going to come back in here and just show you how to do it. As you can see, I've already done the rest of them just based off watching the time lapse. But I thought, you know what, I'll slow it down. I'll come actually in here and leave the 2 and 3, as I already know by looking at the sketch here we're going to struggle with the 3. But yeah, I'm just going to actually go in depth and show you how we actually do this here. So we're going to go into Illustrator here. We're going to open up the pen tool. You want to make sure these colors here flipped here. This is pretty much the stroke, so this is what's giving us that little outline effect. This is like the fill color, so say if I had on both on, it would make the whole thing look like this one here. So but we don't really want that, so I'm just gonna drag it here across like this, and then I'm gonna click escape, as otherwise if I don't click escape here, it's just gonna give us this little blue line here, and it's gonna, you know, we can't just then go like this, otherwise it will give us this little line up here, which I mean you can kind of do if you want, but I don't really want that in my design. So we're just gonna then go here and click escape, so it kind of cancels it out there. And then we're just gonna go around the outline. Obviously, like I said before, this whole outline, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just kind of giving you a little guide here on how you actually want to make your design. So yeah, I mean, if the sketch is you think the sketch is perfect, feel free, you can just follow your sketch if you really want. But sometimes I feel like it's almost comes out better when you don't follow it. It's just you kind of use it as a guide. But yeah, once you get to some points like this, for me, this here is kind of looking a little bit boring. So instead of going here, I'm gonna just make one that just comes out a bit more than the rest, because I feel like it really it just gives it a little more to it. I don't really know how to explain it, to be honest. It just kind of gives it that more effect, I guess. And it's not all symmetrical, you know. Some fonts and font designers will prefer making symmetrical type fonts. I mean, ideally, if your font is I would ideally say try and make a font which is kind of symmetrical, but for this type of design, I feel it works better when it's not symmetrical. Some of the lettering and numbers, lowercase, all of that lot, sometimes I just feel like it's better when they're not all on the same kind of line, if you want to put lines and stuff towards it, if you know what I'm saying. I'll show you what I mean in a minute here. But yeah, as we got this too, I actually really like this. I might even add this to my actual font design, as I already said that obviously I've already created the whole font and stuff, but I actually really like this too. I might replace it in my font. But yeah, once you've got it here, we're just going to outline our sketch here. Then we're going to just go into here, object, then we're just going to go to group. So it's if any of these aren't connected, all it does is connect them together here. Then we're going to go back into the same one here, and we're just going to click expand. What this does is just expands it, and then once we're here, to fill it in, we're going to use the live paint bucket tool. All we're going to do here is just highlight it here, click K, it brings it up, and then we're just going to click inside our highlight here. But yeah, I really like this too. But yeah, what I was saying is sometimes, like, as you can see, like, they're not perfectly lined up here. Let me just drag it. Let me just make this real quick, just so you guys can see what I'm on about. We'll just make this red for now. We need two, so we'll get two here. So first of all, we'll connect it here from the bottom of the one, and then we'll do from the top of the two. Yeah, as you can see, what I'm saying here is these two are both different sizes. They don't line up, and I feel like that really works with this type of font design which I'm working on here. So yeah, I'm really happy with how that turned out. Right, so looking at this through already, I'm not a big fan of this design actually, and I can already tell you one mistake, guys, which I've made here. Somehow when I've actually done this sketch, I've done it the wrong way, and I'm literally only just noticing this. It isn't a problem, but I actually wonder, did I do this wrong in my actual Hapsy font? I'm not too sure, we'll have to look at that. But yeah, I don't know how I've managed to get this wrong, but these are the type of things which do happen, you know. It's a mistake I've made, so you know, it's always good to work out your mistakes and work out how to fix them. So for example, I've come up with this mistake here. It's going to be pretty simple to fix actually. We want to unlock our background, so we're just going to click it, unlock image. So we've got our image unlocked here now, so we can move it about and stuff. We're happy with these, so we're going to just move these to the side now. But yeah, we can literally just transform this, and we can literally turn it the other way around with the reflect, I believe. Yeah, here we go. This literally turns our sketch around. We've got our 3 here. We can just literally lock this back into place now by going to object lock and then selection. It just locks everything that you've got selected, and we can just go back into this 3. But yeah, as I was saying, like, I don't really like the shape of this. I feel like this here should be a bit longer. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to pretty much do the sketch here in here, or just kind of give it some more like it's kind of hard to explain. I'm just gonna like redo the sketch kind of inside of here, so we're just gonna do that. So just get our little pen here. We just kind of want it to like be more like kind of out here, I guess, and then we kind of want this from here to like kind of come out a bit more and then back in, so like kind of like this in a way, I guess. I feel like that kind of just makes it look a little bit more better. But yeah, we can literally take this now, and we don't obviously need it to be that bright, I guess, so we're going to turn the opacity down so it kind of matches the background. We're just going to then go ahead and we're just going to lock this in as well. All this does is when you lock something in, it just means you can't like accidentally highlight it or drag it out or something. I'm happy with how this looks. Again, like down here could be a bit more shorter, but we'll just give it a go, see how it looks, and yeah, I'll get back to you once I've done that. Alright guys, so coming towards the end of this here, I'm liking the look of it now actually. I really think adding them extra like length to the 3 here has really helped out with the design. Also, having it the wrong way as well. First of all, I have no idea why I've done it like that. I honestly couldn't tell you. But here we go. Back to the classic. We're just gonna lock, not lock actually. We're gonna group. Sorry, and then we're gonna expand this. Remember the thing. We're gonna click K to bring up K, and then the live paint bucket, and then we're just gonna click it in there, and when we've got it here. Right, so something I haven't actually highlighted in this whole tutorial is how to resize your font once. Say if you wanted to just resize this 3, for example, all you're going to do is You can highlight it, or well, yeah, highlight it, click E. This brings up your free transform tool, and then you're just going to drag it down to size you want. Yeah, it's really simple and easy to do. Right, so guys, once we've done all of that, we're going to actually put our little font we've made here into font cell. So we haven't got the full font, but I'll show you how to do it with these. So pretty much once you have it font cell installed, I would definitely recommend you use this, as I have tried all of the other ones and this is the one that I found the most success with. So you're going to go into window, you're going to go down to extensions, and then once you have font self installed, you will see it here, font self maker. You're just going to open that, going to wait for it to load. Might take a little while. Once it's loaded up, yeah, as we can see, it's loaded. So as you can already see on here, this is my font I've already made. This is the full Hapsy font. We can actually go and have a look if I actually did get that 3 the wrong way around. No, we didn't when we actually did our font. But yeah, I like the 2 more. So what I'm going to do here is, as you can see, my 2's currently here. I'm just going to delete that because I don't like that 2. I'm going to drag over here, and we're just going to drag this in. If you have your full like capital letters, you can just drag them all in at once. Same with lowercase, same with numbers. But on our, as we don't have them, we're just going to go down to any character. I'm going to have it here. Obviously, as you can see, it's probably a bit too big, but we're just going to put 2 here. Then we're going to go back up to where our numbers are to make sure that is okay in size. See, so you got 1, 2. So we can give it a test anyway after, but this is pretty much what you want to do to drag your font in there. So say for example we're going to do all of these now. I'm going to go into any characters, just drag them in. Okay, so that the reason that didn't work is because I tried to do them all at once. Sometimes it lets you, sometimes it don't. It's better just to do it one at a time, I've found. But yeah, that's how you drag them in. So once you've got them in, you just click this little thing here and type whatever letter you want this to be. Same with, say we'll do B. So we're going to drag that into any character. It's going to, right, why is this not working then? Right, so just to make it easier, as we were having a couple of problems, I've just decided to make a brand new font. So we're going to show you how, I'm going to show you how to do it from scratch. So you're going to add all of your little things in here. For some reason this B is not liking this B for some reason. It's not liking the C either. What about D? Okay, so D's alright, but I think these 2 might be like somehow like a bit too close to each other maybe. Right, so I have no idea why it's not letting us put that B in there. See, this is a problem that you can occur or can come up with. Let's see if we can put the rest of these in. So yeah, this is what happens when you drag more than one in. So you've got 1, 2, 3. For some reason it's not liking this B and it's not liking this C. Do I know why? I wish I could tell you, but I don't. Maybe it's too small. It shouldn't affect it, the size of it. Yeah, so it's not liking this B and it's not liking this C either. Which is okay. When this type of thing happens, as it did happen to me before, I'm pretty sure the way I solved it was by just it was something to do with like when I filled them in with a paintbrush tool. Let me try and expand the whole thing and then put it in maybe. Yeah, okay, so that's an easy fix to that problem. So we'll show that problem with the C. So I believe this shouldn't work. Yeah, so the C's not going in there, it's not working. All we have to do is go to expand, just expand it again, and then it should go in there no problem, which it has done. So now once you've got all of your letters in, you're just going to go through, label them with what you want them to be put as when you obviously click them on the keyboard. And then that should start to line them all up like this. Numbers will always be at the top. Then we can do a little test. So 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, D. So there, as you can see, like some of them are a little bit higher and stuff. Say for example I wanted this C, for some reason I wanted it to be right at the top here, you can just drag it up there, and as you can see up here it drags it up. Obviously I wouldn't want it to be up there, but again with this here, the scale, you can make the scale of the letters bigger. You can, say for example, add more space in between letters. So if I really wanted, I could have them like so spaced out like this, which in the actual font design I do have that. So with this too, obviously you've got your guidelines here, these two little faint lines. This is ideally what you want your letter to be in between. They don't have to be, but this is just where, like say if I type something, this bottom line is the bottom of the font pretty much. Anything under that, you would have like your P's, like you would have your lowercase q's, stuff like that would go under this line here. But yeah guys, that is pretty much how to make a font. Once you've got it here, you're just going to click save, and then you can name your font. So just for now, test, spell that wrong, so you're just going to call it test. We're going to click save. It's going to ask you where you want to save it. You can literally just save it wherever. I'll just save it to the desktop for now so we can find it easier. But yeah, it's literally as easy as that guys to make your font. So now what we're going to do is install our font. So we're going to find it on our desktop. So once you found it on your desktop and you click open, it's going to look something like this. Obviously it's only got the letters we've actually done ourselves here, so yeah, that's why a lot of them are just normal letters. What yours should look like is this. So this is what yours should look like. This is my actual full font. This is the full design here. But yeah, what yours will look like is something like this, with all of your individual letters in here all lined up. You should have all of your numbers, your character keys, your lowercase, your capitals, all like this. This is how it will be lined up. Then all you want to do is click install, and once you have that installed here, it will come, you'll be able to use it on stuff like Photoshop and stuff. So quickly, let me just put this to here. So you can highlight your thing or go to where you would select your font. You can scroll through till you find your font name. Here it is, Hapsy font. This is my font here. Once you have it in here, this is where you can use it. So let's do a little test. Hello. So yeah, once you're happy with your font, this is how it will look in wherever. It will look like this. You'll be able to use it in pretty much anything which allows you to use your own fonts, or any font in general. But yeah, that is pretty much the end of the tutorial. You know, if you need any help making a font or anything, just reach out to me. I can give you my knowledge of what I've learned by making this font. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoy the font. You'll be able to download it in the description. But yeah, thank you guys for watching.